morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good morning. You're ready to do some yoga stretching while using the TRX. So we're just going to go through a nice little flow today. We'll repeat some series of exercises and just kind of build upon them, or stretches. We're going to build one to the other. So to start us off, we're going to want to grab our TRXs and take them and shorten them all the way up to the top. Get them all the way up to the top. And then you're going to grab your handles, walk backwards. You're going to be facing your anchor. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. Lean back, let your hips drop down towards the ground. Your head falls in between your arms. Bend your left knee and turn and rotate to your right side. What was that? Oh, someone mute your mic. Everyone just do a double check and make sure your mics are muted. Sounds like someone's got their mic on. Okay, so we're right back into this. Lean back, let those hips down, and rotate. So bending the left knee, rotating and turning to your right side. And then straighten both legs out. Bend the right knee and turn and rotate to the left side. Back to center and back over. Left knee bent, rotating to the right. Straighten them out. Right knee bent, over to the left. Straighten them out. Back to the right. Straighten them out. Left. We're going to get one more to each side here. So now we're going back to the right. And then rotating and going back to the left. Straighten both legs out, ground through your feet. Take your right foot and step in front of your left foot. And then lower your hips down towards the ground. And then come right back up to center. Lowering the hips down. Back up to center. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. And last one. Down. And up. Switch your feet. Left leg crosses in front of right and lowering the hips down. And up. 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 Last one here. Down. And up. Feet are going back to facing that anchor, shoulder width apart. Really ground through your legs. And we're going to look back behind you. And then come forward and hinge forward. Press through those handles, stand all the way up. Ground, looking back behind you. Coming up, press through the handles, hinge forward. Coming back up. Come back forward. Coming back up. and forward. Last one here. Coming up. We're going to stay in the hinge forward. Come forward. Arms are straight out in front of you. And now we're just going to rock it gently side to side. Just taking some extra time here. Rotating through your back. Allowing a nice deep stretch to come along the back of your legs. Let's come right back up to center. And then press through your handles and stand up nice and tall. We're going to stay facing our anchor here, and we're going to bring our feet nice and close together. Okay? You're going to keep those palms pressed out in front of you so you'll find the right place for your hands to be. You might need to step a little closer to your anchor. You might need to step back. Feet are close together. We're going to hinge forward, and then we're going to sit down into a chair position. And then we're going to rotate open to our left side. We're going to come right back to center. We're going to hit that hinge again, and then we're going to drive and stand up. Okay? So shoulders back, chest up, and hinge. Pressing into your handles. Reaching forward. From here, find that chair position, lowering your hips down towards the ground. Left arm rotates, raising up, back behind you. Back to center. Hinge forward. Press through those handles. Come on up. Again, hinge. Chair. Having that nice seat. Left arm rotates. Really reach. Bring it back to center. Straighten the legs out. Drive to stand up. Again. Hinge. Leaning back for that chair. Big left arm rotation. Back to center. Straighten the legs. Drive to come up. Again. Hinge. Leaning back, finding that chair. Left arm rotates. Back to center. Straighten the legs. Drive to come up. One more to this side. Hinge. Lean back, finding that chair. Rotate left arm. Back to center. Straighten the legs. Drive to come up. Rotating our right arm this time. Hinge. Chair. Rotate that right arm. Back to center. Straighten the legs. Drive to come up. Hinge. Chair. Rotate right arm. Center. Straighten the legs. Stand up. Shoulders back. Re-engage every time. Hinge. Chair. Right arm. Center. Straighten the legs. Stand up. Shoulders back. Hinge. Chair. Rotate right arm. Back to center. Straighten the leg. Come up. Last one. Hinge. Chair. Rotate right arm. Back to center. drive to come up. Nice. We're going to keep our straps here facing the anchor. We're going to go into that chair position again, but we're going to cross one foot in front of the other foot. So we're going to take our left ankle and cross it over and put it on top of our right knee, okay? So we're going to face that anchor. Center one foot up. Let's center our left leg up. Bring your right ankle over the top of your left knee. We're going to go right into that hinge, reaching forward. Bring the handles to your chest, and then we're going to sit down. We're going to drive to stand up, back into that hinge, and then come all the way back up to center. So left leg, find the good balance spot here. Right ankle crosses on top of that left knee. Hinge, reaching forward. Bring the handles to your chest or in front of your face. Have a seat. Sitting down, controlled. Coming up, straightening the leg. Straighten your arms. Stand to come up. Re-engage, hinge. Hands to your chest. Have a seat. Drive to come up into that hinge. Hands straight out in front of you. Press through the handles to stand up. Hinge. Hands to your chest. Have a seat. Straighten the leg. Straighten your arms out in front. Stand up. Last one on this side. Hinge. Reaching forward. Hands to your chest. Have a seat. Come back up. Hinging forward. Straighten your arms. Press to come up. Switch your legs. Right leg grounded. Left ankle over right knee. Hinge forward. Handles to your chest. Sit down. Drive to come up. Straighten the arms. Press through the handles to stand. Hinge. Handles to your chest. Have a seat. Back up. Straighten your arms. Press through the handles to stand. Hinge. Hands to your chest. Sit down. Straighten the leg. Straighten your arms. Press through your handles to stand up. Last one. Hinge. Hands to your chest. Have a seat. Standing straight leg. Straighten the arms. Press through the handles to stand up. Nice. Grounding through both of your legs here. We're going to take our foot cradles and we're going to put them against the back of our hands. And if you get into this and you're like, maybe not a great idea, then you can grab your handles. Okay, so I'm going to show the straight arm movement. Hands in back of those foot cradles. Feet are going to be nice and close together. We're going to lower down into the chair. We're going to drive to stand up. And we're going to pick a leg straight out in front of us. Take your arms wide and hinge forward. We're going to reverse the movement. Drive to come up. Bring that foot down. We're going to go right back into that chair. Regression on that, instead of keeping your hands against the back of the foot cradles, is to grab the handles. Holding on tightly with your handles, you don't have to go overhead. You go to shoulder height. As you find that chair position, your arms are going to be slightly bent. When you stand up, you still pick that leg up. As you go to the hinge, you're pressing straight down into those handles and hinging straight out in front of you. Okay? So find the variation that works best for you. Hands come up. Feet are nice and close together. And down for that chair. Drive to stand up, picking your right leg up. Windmill the arms out to your sides. Hinge forward. Reach. Drive to come back up. Hands up. Foot down. Chair. Drive to stand up. Right leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Hands up, foot down. Chair. Up. Right leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Hands up, foot down. Chair. Up. Right leg up. Windmill the arms. Reach. Back to center. Hands up. Foot down. Chair. Up. Right leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Foot down. Chair. Up. Right leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Last one on this side. Right leg down. Chair. Coming up, we're going to go left leg up. Left leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Left foot down. Chair. Up. Left leg up. Windmill the arms. Hinge. Back to center. Left foot down. Chair. Up. Left leg up. Hinge. Back to center. Left leg down. Chair. Drive to come up. Left leg up. Windmill the arms. Back to center. Left leg down. Chair. Drive to come up. Windmill, leg up, sorry, left leg up. Windmill the arms. Back to center. Left foot down. Chair. Last one here. Drive to come up. Left leg up. Windmill the arms. Back to center. Left leg down. Nice. So we're going to keep with that movement of that hinge. What we're going to go through is we're going to do a rotational opener to our side while we're in that hinge. So we're going to use one handle, or you can grab both handles and put them in one hand, or you can grab and lock out one of your handles, whatever works best for you. I like holding on to both of them, kind of feels a little better. And I put my hands in the foot cradles. So we're going to find that hinge position again. I'm going to go opposite of my TRX handle. So if I've got the handle in my left hand, my right leg is the leg that is going to hinge back behind me. Once I'm here and I found my balance, I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to rotate open towards my right side. I'm going to come back to center and then drive to stand up. If you get into this and you're like, I need more than one handle, put both hands, put a foot cradle in each hand or a handle in each hand. You're still going to go for that hinge, right leg rotating back behind you, and your rotation open might not be a very big rotation open, where you're just slightly turning, and you can use the handle if you'd like to be able to rotate open, but you might not make it that full rotation, okay? So it's up to you. TRX does provide a little extra stability here. So we're going to go, TRX is in your left hand if you're doing this single arm. Right leg is our hinging leg. Stand up nice and tall and hinge. Really reaching forward. You can use both hands to reach forward. Now right arm, rotate, reach, opening up to your right side. Back to center. Press through the handle, stand up. Nice and tall, re-engage, press, reaching, hinging, right leg kicking back behind you, right arm, rotate, open to your right side. Coming back to center, stand to come up. Nice strong core, using both handles if you've got them. Hinging. Right arm rotates. Opening up. Back to center. And stand up. Again, hinge. Rotate. Back to center. And stand. We're going to switch to our left side. Standing up nice and tall. And TRX handles in your right arm. And hinge. Left leg comes up. Rotate. Open to the left side. Finding your balance. Back to center. And stand up. Every side of your body's different. Be okay with where you're at. Hinge. Left leg coming up. Rotate, open. Left side. Back to center. Stand to come up. Hinge. Rotate, open. Back to center. Stand to come up. Re-engage. Press. Hinging. Rotate, open. Back to center. Stand to come up. Last one on this side. Hinge. Nice job, you guys. We've got one more in this facing our anchor position, then we're going to switch and face away. We're going to go back to that chair position, but we're going to take one leg, we're going to cross it in front of our other leg, and if you can, try and loop your toes around your calf on the other side. Okay? And we're going to use the handle as balance and support to be able to just get into a nice chair, and then we're going to stand right back up. Okay? If you can't loop your foot around your calf, that's okay. Just keep it off to your side. Eventually you'll be able to get there. I'm going to ground through my left leg. I'm going to wrap my right foot around. Tension on my strap. We're going to have a seat. And stand. Wrap around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Switch your legs. Ground through on your right leg. Left leg wraps around. Remember, every side of your body's different. Wrap around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Wrap the foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Last one here. Wrap that foot around. Have a seat. And stand. Nice job, everyone. Keeping your handles right where they're at, we're going to spin, turn, and face away from our anchors. So when we face away from our anchor, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into a chair position. So what we've been doing, but we're going to allow the palms of our hands to be sinking back behind us and find that nice chair, really allowing the straps to pull against our chest. We're going to drive to stand up. Start with those hands up over your head. Get a nice little engagement through your chest here. Bring the hands back behind you. Lean into your handles and find that chair. Lean your body weight forward. Feet are nice and close together. And standing up, bringing the hands up over your head. Lean your arms back behind you. Lean forward. Find that chair. You can be up on your toes on this one, allowing that deeper stretch to come across your chest. Straighten out. Hands go up ahead, up above your head. Give a little stretch on the top. Hands sweep and go back behind you. Find that chair and lean forward. Standing back up, hands up above your head, lean forward, nice stretch, sweep the arms down, bend at the knees, finding that chair, and leaning forward. Back to center, arms go up overhead, lean, sweep the arms back behind you, finding that chair, leaning forward. And the last one here, lean back, come forward, hands are up above your head, take your left foot and step forward, bring the arms back behind you, and now lean forward, bending that front knee. Palms will be facing each other on this one. And then press through that front leg, step back, hands up over your head. Right leg takes that big step forward. Bend that knee, hands sweep behind you. Lean forward, palms facing each other. Press through the handles, come up. Right leg takes that step back. Left foot forward. Hands sweep back behind you. Bend your left knee, palms face each other. Lean back. Hands up over your head. Left leg takes that step back. Right leg forward. Sweep the hands back behind you. Palms face each other. Bend the right knee. Lean. Stepping back. Hands go up above your head. Press through the handles. Left leg. Step forward. Arms sweep behind. Bend the left knee. Let that chest lower down. Coming back. Arms up above your head. Right leg steps forward. Arms sweep behind you. And lean forward. Press through. Come on back up. We're going to take our foot cradles or our handles, and we're going to stack them and hold on to one, or hold on to both of them, or you can let go of one and hold on to just one handle, locking it out. Whatever feels better for you. We're going to stand sideways to our anchor, so we're going to start by putting the TRX handle in our left arm, and we're going to take a nice wide stance here. Okay, so I'm in this nice big base triangle here, and I'm going to push into that TRX handle, and we're going to reach across our body towards that right side, or towards that left side. We're going to drive to come up. You're going to take your right leg. We're going to step forward and through, and then hinge through on the right side here. Okay? So step back, finding decent amount of tension on your TRX handle. Nice wide stance. Arms are up. Don't bend through your legs. And press into that handle, leaning to your left side. Really push into this. Come right back up to center. Right leg taking a step forward and through, and then press into the handles. Hinging at the waist again. Press through the handles, come up. Right leg steps back, wide stance. Hinge. Reaching over the side of your body. Back up to center. Turn the toe. Right leg steps forward. Toes are pointed forward. Hinge through. Back up. Stepping back. Right leg steps back. Toes pointed towards the front. Reach across. Back to center. Turn the toes. Step. Press and reach. Coming up. Step back right leg. Straighten those toes. Hinge. Back to center. Turn the toes. Step. Press and reach. Coming up. Squaring up back to center. Switching to our other side. Tension on the strap. Our left leg will be our mover this time. We're going to hinge towards our right side to start. And here we go. 2, 1. Reach the arms up. Hinge. Coming back up to center. Turn the toes. Step left leg forward. Reach and press. Back up to center. Step the left foot back. Square your feet. Hands up. Reach. Back up to center. Turn the toes. Step forward left foot. Hinge. Back up to center. Step back left foot. Square your hips. Hinge. Reaching across your body. Coming up. Turn the toes. Step the left foot forward. Hinge. Back up to center. Step back left foot. Square the feet. Hinge. Back up to center. Turn the toes. Step the left foot forward. Hinge. Back up to center. Step back. Nice job, guys. Okay, we're going to adjust our straps to mid-calf, mid-shin. So the rubber handle will be right below your kneecap. The foot cradle is what ends up at that halfway point on your mid-calf, mid-shin. We're going to start with one foot in the foot cradles. So I'm going to take both foot cradles. We're going to put our left foot into both foot cradles. And from here, we're going to go down to the ground, find your knee, putting your left knee on the ground, and then take a big step forward with your right leg. And we're just going to find a nice, good stretch along the back of our legs here. For a little bit more of a progression on this, you can straighten your left knee out and get up onto the ground. You can be on your hands here with that nice straight leg. You want the right foot or right shin to be in line with your right elbow, right shoulder. And if you have the flexibility, you can go down to your elbows. I do not have that flexibility, so I cannot do that, okay? But that's an option here. All right, so finding whatever progression of this works for you. We're going to put that knee down, and you can just lean forward here, and then drive through that back foot cradle, bring your leg up off the ground. Really try and sink into this. Bring your left knee down. Take a second here. Firmly plant the hands. Left leg comes up. Left knee down. Taking a second here. And again, plant the hands. Drive the leg up. Plant the knee down. Taking a second here. Last one of this one. Plant your hands. Drive to come up. Staying right here, we're going to take that right leg, sweep it back behind you, put the toe down on the ground, and come to your knees. So we're up on our knees. We're just taking a second to give our wrists a little bit of a break here. We're going to go back down into that plank position. We're going to keep our right leg in the plank on the ground behind us. So we're going to come up. We're going to hit that plank. Then from here, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to drop it back behind us. Move your left arm. Turn and rotate, reaching all the way back behind you. We're going to turn again, plant the right hand on the ground, left hand goes back to its original position, right foot will come back over, plant on the ground, and then we're going to repeat, okay? So we're going to stay with our left foot in that foot cradle. Start by finding that nice solid plank position. You can always kick your foot out of the TRX for this. Okay, so here we go. Nice solid plank. Come on up. Hold the plank. Lock in. Right leg lifts, goes over the top, and firmly plants on the ground behind you. Left hand goes to where your right hand is. Rotate slowly, bringing your right arm up. Left leg is straight, right leg is bent. Right arm reaches back behind you. Back to center. Rotating. Turning, right hand plants to the ground. Left hand comes back to its original position. Up. Right leg crosses over the top, and we're back into that plank. You can go to your knees here, get a little child's pose in, take a deep breath, exhale it out, firmly plant your hands on the ground, come back up into that plank. Right leg up, cross over the top, firmly plant on the ground. Left hand, where your right hand is. Right arm begins to rotate up into the air. Left leg stays straight. Right knee is bent. Reach back behind you. Rotate. Back to center. Right hand to the ground. Left hand goes back for the plank. Right foot up and over. Knees to the ground. Back into that child's pose. Hands to the ground. Up into that plank. Right leg up. Cross back behind you, firmly planted on the ground. Left hand to right hand. Right hand rotates. Up and reach. Rotating back to center. Right hand to the ground. Left hand back for plank. Right leg up. Back over. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. We've got one more on this side. Coming up to that plank. Right leg up and over. Toes firmly planted in the ground. Right hand to left hand. Right hand rotates. Bend the right knee. Left leg stays straight. Reach. Back to center. Rotate the right arm. Back down to the ground. Left arm back for plank. Right leg up and over. Knees to the ground. And child's pose. We're going to keep our left foot in. We've got one more in this series on the left side. So keeping your left foot in. This time we're going to come up into a plank. And your right leg is going to go under and through. This time our left arm is going to rotate up and to the side. We're in a side plank here. Right leg fully extended, left leg straight. We're going to rotate the left hand back down to the ground. Bring our foot down. We'll come back into child's pose. Again, this can be done without the TRX straps. Okay, so hands to the ground, finding that nice strong plank position. Up. Right leg steps all the way through towards the left side. It's on the ground. Left arm rotates to come up and open. Back to center. Left arm on the ground. Right leg steps back. Bend the knees. Back into child's pose. Hands on the ground. Up into that plank. Right leg steps through. Left arm rotates open. Left arm rotates down. Right leg steps back. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. Back up into that plank. Right leg steps through. Left arm rotates. Left arm to the ground. Right leg comes back. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. Last one on this side coming up, guys. Hands to the ground. Come up to that plank. Right leg steps through. Left arm rotates open. Left arm back down. Right leg comes back. You can kick your feet out of the strap if you'd like. And child's pose. Come back up to center. And we've got to do our other leg. So our left leg was in that foot cradle. We're going to put our right leg into the foot cradle. And again, you don't have to put your feet in the foot cradles at all. So we're going to start with that nice stretch where we bring our left foot out in front to our left arm. Knee could be on the ground. We can drive up and hold. And we're just up and holding here. You can always keep your knee on the ground. And then knee down. Leaning back. Taking a second here. Hands to the ground. Drive, bringing the left leg up, or the right leg up. Right knee down. Taking a second. Hands back down. Right leg up. And again, remember, if you can go to your elbows on this one if you have the flexibility. Right knee down. Coming up. One more like this. Hands to the ground. Right leg up. Right knee down. And, actually keep the right leg up and then step the left foot back behind you, both knees down. So we're taking a second here, coming up. We're going to do that cross over and reach back behind us on this side. So we're going to find that nice strong plank position. Here we go. 2, 1, drive up plank. Left leg up. Firmly plant the left leg on the ground. Right hand comes to where left hand is. Left hand rotates. Right knee is bent. Reach back behind you. Rotate back to center. Left hand to the ground. Right hand goes back to plank. Left leg up. Down to the ground. To the knees. Back to child's pose. Inhale, come on up, back to plank. Left leg up, over, firmly planted on the ground. Right hand over to left hand. Left hand rotates. Reach back behind you. Left hand back down. Right hand back for plank. Left leg up and to the ground. Knees down. Back for child's pose. Back up into plank. Left leg up. Firmly planted on the ground behind. Right hand steps over. Left arm rotates. And reach back behind. Back to center. Left hand down. Right hand back for plank. Left foot up and over. Knees to the ground. Press back. Child's pose. Last one. Press back up into plank. Left leg up and over. Right hand to left hand. Left hand reaches and rotates. Back behind. Back to center. Right hand back for plank. Left leg up and over. And back into child's pose. Coming back up into plank. Left leg steps under and through. Right arm rotates up. Right arm down. Left leg back to plank. Child's pose. Back for plank. Left leg steps through. Right arm rotates. Straight legs. Rotate back to center. Right leg back. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. Back for plank. Right leg steps through. Right arm rotates. Back to center. Left leg back. Knees down. Child's pose. Last one coming up, guys. Back for plank. Left leg steps through. Right arm rotates up. Rotate back. Left leg back. Kick your feet out of the straps. Sink back for child's pose. Roll over. Put your heels into the foot cradles. And just relax for the next few minutes here. Palms are up. Try and focus on your breathing, counting into a 4 count, counting out to a 4 count, letting your chest rise and fall. Take one big deep breath in. in. Exhale it out. Kick your heels out of those straps. And come on up. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you have a great day. Started your day off nicely. We'll see everyone soon.